Life in Canada paints a picture of contrast, where modern cities filled with fast-paced energy meet peaceful rural villages rooted in nature and community. For many people exploring or moving to Canada, the question often arises, what is life really like in Canadian cities compared to Canadian villages? Today on Canadian Village, we're taking a journey through both worlds, discovering how each side reflects the heart of Canada in its own unique way. Imagine arriving in a major Canadian city like Toronto, Vancouver, or Montreal. The first thing you feel is movement, public transport rushing by, diverse crowds walking the streets, tall buildings stretching toward the sky, and a rhythm that never seems to slow down. City life in Canada is full of opportunities. People come for education, jobs, entertainment, and the promise of convenience at every corner. You can wake up in the morning, grab a cup of coffee from a cafe just steps away, hop on a subway or bus, and reach your workplace without worrying about owning a car. The options for food, shopping, and nightlife are unlimited, giving city residents a sense of constant excitement. But as exciting as it is, city life also comes with its challenges. The cost of living in most Canadian cities is high. Rent takes a big portion of monthly income, groceries can be pricey, and transportation costs add up fast. The fast pace can sometimes feel overwhelming, with traffic jams, busy sidewalks, and the pressure to keep up. Many people love the energy of city life, but they often crave a break, somewhere quieter, simpler, and closer to nature. Now imagine driving a few hours away from these major cities and arriving in a Canadian village. The first thing you notice is the silence, not an empty silence, but a peaceful one. Instead of car horns and construction noise, you hear birds singing, the wind brushing through trees, and maybe the distant sound of a river flowing. Village life in Canada moves at a different speed. People wake up earlier, enjoy the fresh air, and spend more time outdoors. It's common to see neighbors greeting each other warmly, helping one another, and forming close-knit relationships that are harder to find in big cities. In Canadian villages, community plays a central role. Whether it's a local festival, a farmer's market, or a small-town hockey game, people come together to share moments and build connections. Many families choose rural life for the safety it offers. Streets are quieter, children can play freely outside, and everyone looks out for each other. There's a sense of belonging that makes village life feel meaningful. When it comes to cost, village living is far more affordable. Housing prices are lower, land is more accessible, and daily expenses are lighter. People often grow their own food, buy locally, and rely less on expensive services. But while it sounds ideal, rural life also has its own challenges. Access to healthcare can require long drives, job opportunities are fewer, and public transportation is often limited or non-existent. For many residents, owning a car isn't a choice, it's a necessity. Despite the differences, both city and village life in Canada offer something special. The city offers diversity. You meet people from all around the world, hear different languages every day, and experience a mix of cultures through restaurants, events, and neighborhoods. The village offers depth, deeper conversations, stronger connections, and a slower lifestyle that allows people to appreciate the little things. Both environments reflect Canadian values, respect, kindness, multiculturalism, and a love for nature. Many Canadians actually try to balance both. It's common for people to live in the city during work weeks and escape to cottages or rural areas on weekends. They enjoy the lively atmosphere of urban centers but recharge in nature when needed. This balance is so much a part of Canadian culture that cottage life is almost a tradition, especially in provinces like Ontario, British Columbia, and Quebec. Education is another aspect where city and village life differ. Cities have large universities, colleges, and specialist schools that attract students from across the globe. Learning in a big city exposes students to modern resources, competitive programs, and internship opportunities. Village schools, however, offer a more personal experience. Class sizes are smaller, teachers know students better, and the learning environment feels more supportive. Some families prefer the city for academic growth, while others choose the village for emotional comfort. Technology also plays a different role in both settings. Cities have faster internet, more tech-related jobs, and greater access to digital services. Villages, on the other hand, may still struggle with slow internet in certain regions, making remote work difficult. Yet, as Canada improves its infrastructure, rural communities are becoming more connected, offering new possibilities for digital lifestyles away from the noise of the city. Nature is where villages truly shine. Being surrounded by lakes, forests, mountains, and open fields brings a sense of calmness that city residents often long for. Outdoor activities such as fishing, hiking, camping, and wildlife watching are part of everyday life in rural areas. The ability to step outside and immediately feel connected to nature is something unique to village life in Canada. Meanwhile, cities also value green spaces, parks, waterfronts, and conservation areas, but they can't match the vastness of nature found in rural regions. Yet the city has its own charm too. It brings art, culture, and innovation to life. Museums, theaters, concerts, international festivals, and sports events are all part of the vibrant city experience. Whether it's watching an NHL game, experiencing a summer street festival, or exploring cultural neighborhoods like Toronto's Chinatown or Vancouver's Gastown, city life offers endless entertainment. It makes you feel like the world is within your reach. Employment is another key difference. Cities offer more job variety with higher salaries in fields like technology, finance, healthcare, and film. Villages often have jobs related to agriculture, forestry, tourism, and local businesses. Many people choose cities for career growth but dream of retiring in peaceful rural surroundings. So which one is better, city or village life in Canada? The truth is, there is no right or wrong answer. It depends on the lifestyle you want. If you crave opportunities, modern facilities, and constant excitement, city life may be perfect for you. If you value peace, community, and nature, village life will feel like home. Canada's beauty lies in the fact that you can find both experiences within the same country, sometimes just hours apart. As we wrap up, imagine standing between a Canadian skyscraper and a quiet rural field. Each side tells a different story, yet both represent the true spirit of Canada, diverse, welcoming, and full of life. Whether you're exploring the busy streets of a major city or walking through a calm village road, every corner of Canada invites you to discover something new. That's the journey of city versus village life in Canada, and both deserve a place in the heart of anyone who experiences them. Welcome to Canadian Village, where we continue exploring the country's most unique and fascinating stories.